In a world that constantly demands more productivity, more hustle or action, there's an unexpected truth. Doing nothing can be incredibly powerful. The skill of stillness is about pausing, letting go of the urge to do, and allowing space for reflection, creativity, and growth. In a society that often equates business with success, learning how to embrace stillness can unlock profound insights and restore balance to both our minds and our lives. Let's explore why, sometimes, the best way forward is to simply be still. Today we will talk about the skill of stillness, why doing nothing is sometimes the answer. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The power of stillness. In a world constantly buzzing with activity, the concept of stillness often gets overlooked. However, stillness is not merely the absence of action. It's a state of being that allows us to recharge, refocus, and gain insight into ourselves and the world around us. It's about intentional pause. In this frenetic era of multitasking and constant hustle, embracing stillness becomes a deliberate act of resistance. Yet, doing so can yield profound benefits, such as enhancing mental clarity, reducing stress, and fostering creativity. True stillness doesn't mean passive idleness. It involves being fully present, in tune with the moment, and removing distractions. By learning the skill of stillness, individuals can recalibrate their minds and bodies to foster better decision-making, emotional regulation, and overall well-being. 2. Stillness as a tool for mental clarity. Stillness serves as a powerful tool for achieving mental clarity. Constantly being on the go can lead to mental clutter. The overwhelming amount of information, tasks, and expectations can cause cognitive overload, making it difficult to think clearly. By intentionally creating space for stillness, whether through meditation, nature walks, or simply sitting in silence, we allow our minds to process and organize the myriad of thoughts and ideas racing through our heads. In this quiet space, we begin to see things more clearly, often finding solutions or insights that were previously hidden. Moreover, when we stop rushing from task to task, we create the mental capacity to prioritize what truly matters. This clarity can lead to more intentional actions, better decision-making, and an increased ability to focus on long-term goals rather than getting lost in immediate distractions. 3. Physical and emotional benefits of stillness. Stillness isn't just beneficial for the mind, it has profound effects on the body and emotions as well. Physically, stillness allows for rest and recovery, essential for overall health. In the modern world, many people find themselves caught in a cycle of exhaustion, driven by the pressures of work, relationships, and societal expectations. But the body can only perform at its best when given the time to restore and rejuvenate. Embracing stillness helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for relaxation and recovery. Emotionally, stillness provides the space to process feelings without being overwhelmed by them. Instead of reacting impulsively, stillness gives individuals the opportunity to understand their emotions and respond in a measured, constructive way. In this way, stillness promotes emotional resilience and fosters better relationships by giving people the tools to communicate more effectively and empathetically. 4. Cultivating stillness through practice. While stillness is a powerful tool, it requires practice to truly harness its potential. In our society, the constant bombardment of stimuli makes it difficult to carve out time for moments of silence and reflection. However, there are many ways to practice stillness. Meditation, for instance, is one of the most common techniques for quieting the mind and cultivating inner peace. But even simple practices, such as deep breathing exercises, mindful walking, or unplugging from digital devices, can create opportunities for stillness. The key is to integrate stillness into your daily routine, even if it's for a few minutes. Over time, the more you practice stillness, the more natural it becomes. It transforms from a conscious effort into a way of being, and the benefits of mental clarity, emotional regulation, and physical rejuvenation become more apparent with each practice. 5. Stillness and creativity. A powerful connection. Many of the world's greatest thinkers and creatives have recognized the power of stillness in sparking innovation and inspiration. Far from stifling creativity, stillness fosters it by providing the mental and emotional space necessary for original thoughts to emerge. When we are constantly distracted, our minds are occupied with the noise of daily life, leaving little room for new ideas to form. But in stillness, the mind becomes more receptive to creative insights. For example, many famous creatives, from artists to writers to entrepreneurs, have reported that their best ideas come to them during moments of stillness or solitude. It's in these quiet moments that we are able to connect the dots, think deeply, and explore new possibilities without the pressure of immediate results. Embracing stillness, then, is not only a way to slow down but also a pathway to unlocking our fullest creative potential. 6. The paradox of doing nothing, more than just rest. The idea of doing nothing might initially seem counterintuitive, especially in a culture that celebrates productivity above all else. However, there is an inherent paradox in doing nothing. By allowing ourselves to pause, we actually make room for greater achievement in the future. The modern obsession with constant productivity often leads to burnout and poor decision-making. By stepping back and allowing ourselves the space to simply be, we give our minds and bodies the opportunity to recharge and recalibrate. In this stillness, we may gain clarity on what truly matters and what actions will bring us closer to our goals. Doing nothing in this sense is not about wasting time but rather creating the conditions necessary for more focused and deliberate action when the time is right. 7. Stillness as a path to greater self-awareness. One of the most profound benefits of stillness is the increased self-awareness it fosters. In our fast-paced, often externally driven world, it's easy to lose sight of who we truly are and what we want from life. Constantly moving from one task to the next, we rarely have the time to reflect on our deeper desires, values, and beliefs. Stillness provides a rare opportunity to look inward, to pause and listen to our inner voice without the interference of external distractions. This process of self-reflection allows us to gain a better understanding of our emotions, motivations, and behaviors. Over time, this increased self-awareness can lead to greater authenticity, confidence, and fulfillment, as we learn to make choices that align with our true selves rather than societal expectations or external pressures. 8. Embracing stillness in a world of constant movement. Finally, embracing stillness in a world dominated by constant movement and noise can be a revolutionary act. It requires a shift in mindset, one that values reflection over reaction and presence over performance. It means resisting the urge to constantly do, and instead allowing ourselves to simply be. Stillness allows us to become more grounded, connected, and intentional in how we live our lives. In a world that constantly pushes us to achieve more, do more, and be more, stillness becomes a counterbalance, a necessary practice for maintaining our well-being and sense of purpose. When we learn to embrace stillness, we give ourselves the gift of clarity, creativity, and peace of mind, powerful tools for navigating the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.